Oh ladies, it's only Scaff Man again. Today, on a nice easy third lift, and rail light as per usual. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to introduce you to my new clothing brand. In my last video, I uploaded a 20-second advert just showing you the products that I've been designing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload another advert right now for you to take a look at. If there's anything you see that you like, get your orders in and I'll get them sent out to your addresses. So yeah, there's my clothing brand. Like I say, any of you's like anything you see, get your orders in, man, and I'll get them out to you. But listen, let's crack on with the video. So what I've done, I've loaded a little bit of the job out. I still need to load the front out, but I've loaded the full gable out. So as you can see, there's 3 fleets down here. So what we need to do is load the transoms out for under every fleet. So there's 3 transoms and 2 ledges there acting as transoms. So 3 transoms and 1 brace on this one. 5 transoms, 1 brace on this fleet. 5 transoms and 1 brace on this fleet also. So yeah, what I'm going to do now, I've already taken the brick guard off, thrown it on the inside. So I'm going to undo all the bottom handrail and install these as my handrail at 1.1, just above head height. So yeah, give us a sec guys, and I'll be back with you. Also with the fittings, 5 transoms there. Obviously 2 of the ledges, like I say, 3 of the transoms. We need 10 singles here. 2 doubles, 2 for the handrail and 1 for a brace. This bottom double becomes your inside ledger, so that's all your doubles for them legs. Same on this, there's no brace, so just 2 doubles for your handrail above head height, and this one becomes to your ledger. So on and so on every other leg. Brace every other leg all the way down on both ends. So yeah, wherever there's a brace, there's 3 doubles on the floor. Wherever there's a fleet, there's 10 singles on the floor. Where there isn't a brace, there's only 2 doubles just for the handrail above your head. So yeah, give us a sec guys. I'm going to start the handrail down here now. 110 above head height, 1.1. Nice and easy. Just give us a sec guys. Now the first 2 dubs are on. Top one's 110, bottom one's either a level or a drill underneath. But before I carry on with my handrail, you need to make sure you're getting your toppers in. So you're not trying to feed them up the back of your handrail and then dropping them off the side of the scaff. Because there's a gable going up here and a peak at the top, we have a 5th lift that's just 13 foot, which is your table. So yeah, we'll top these out now. I've got my 13s ready here. Put these in as all toppers, tighten them straight off, then I can measure all my dubs all the way down and all the outside legs are high enough. Staggered lifts, no sleeve here, sleeve there. There'll be a sleeve here, no sleeve here, sleeve there, no sleeve there. So yeah, nice and legal. So let me bang these in now. Smash all my handrail in on the outside, like I say, 110. And I can start installing my ledgers and braces, and I'll be back with you. So that's the 3 13s installed now, ready for the table. Let's go in above the 4th lift. Because you're long, we'll all sit at the same height. You don't want to be topping all the same legs at the same height. It's not allowed. So yeah, these are all staggered. Just so when you're topping out, all your sleeves are in separate bays all the way up. 8 foots will go on the outside, maybe 5 foots, or they might just reach the top of the table. So yeah, give us a sec guys, bang the handrail in now, and I'll be back with you. Now, just like your legs are staggered, you also need to stagger your ledgers. Because this is a ledger, my top handrail becomes my lift height, that is also my next ledger. So obviously this sleeve's in this bay, I need to send it back into this bay, because if you look on the end, there's 2 foot butts right on the end. So when I send it back 2 foot, it's clearly gonna come into this bay. When I sleeve up with another long, I'll have 2 foot butts on that end just to connect up to the corner leg. So yeah, make sure you're staggering your top handrail. Like I say, it becomes my ledger. You don't have to stagger your handrail, but if it's becoming your ledger, you need to make sure that you are staggering all your ledgers, inside and outside and above. So 3 different bays all the way up. So yeah, here's a set guys, I'll be back with you. Now, that's the 2 sets of long installed into the doubles. And if you look, I installed 2 doubles at the end of this long, 2 doubles at the end of this long, because I knew where them long were coming to. And then 2 doubles at the end of this long also, and 2 doubles at the end of this long as well. So now you know, sleeves are staggered, and little butts will go onto this end down here. So yeah, I'm going to install all my inside ledger now, start bracing up, stick a transom wherever a brace is, closest to your leg. And then yeah, your scaff will run nice and parallel all the way down. And like I say, all you do is go back, fill in the gaps with the 5 foots, and start pulling your fleets up. So yeah, give us a sec guys, set all this up now. Alright, so now as you can see, this had a little butt on the end. I've taken the butt off. This will go on the inside ledger. Because my bottom handrail is becoming my ledger, all the bottom inside ledger is coming this way. So this butt will go on the end when it's down this end here. So what I've done now, just like my handrail, both ends are the long, this sleeve's into this bay, you want this sleeve into this bay. I'll start my long, just like my handrail, from the back ledger and level it in at the ends of these. And then what we can do, send it all the way down to the end, fill all the middles and all the middles on your handrail. All your doubles will be on. And like I say, all you got to do is install your braces and the odd transom to get your scaff nice and parallel. So yeah, let me install this inside ledger now, sleeve it up down to the end and get the butt right on the end. Here's a set, guys. So now I've put my long into my doubles. What you want to do, grab a 5 foot. Don't stick your singles on here yet, until this is all leveled in properly off your brace and your transom. So what you want to do, level this end down a little bit, just like that. Come to the other end of your long, level this end in also. Now that's nice and level, you can level your middle double in, just there. Use your doubles off the bottom of your handrail. Install that there, just like that. And level that in also. And what we'll do, sleeve up right down to the end, level all them in, and I'll show you how to level your outside legs side to side using your sway brace. So yeah, give us a sec, guys, level all this in now, I'll be back with you. So now that one's installed, take your bottom handrail, use this as your ledger. I've put a double on my furthest leg to the end of my long, bang it in the sleeve, just like that. And what you want to do is level this end with a 5 foot, just like you did the other two ends of that long down there. Give the front a little nip up, make sure it's right into the sleeve down there. Give that a tighten and level this end in also. And what we can do is fill all the middles in, level your furthest one back near that sleeve. So when this one's tight there, come down to your sleeve, give your sleeve a little tighten off, just like that. Use your double off your bottom handrail again. Install your furthest one back this way, just like that. Give that a level in. Then what you can do is level the two middle ones in, and that's all your inside doubles right the way down. So yeah, give us a set, guys. So now that's the inside ledger leveled in from the outside. Because your outside measured 110, your inside's leveled in off a 5 foot. That'll be level all the way down. So what you want to do now, install your outside sway brace. I've removed my toe drummer so I can get my swivel nice and low, within 300 from your null point, which is your lift underneath. Tighten that straight up, just like that. Install your top one. And I'll show you now how to level these legs properly off your sway brace. Just like that. Grab your 8 foot. Chuck it in the bottom, into the top. Give the bottom a little tighten off. Before I've installed all my doubles along the top, what you want to do, undo this double here. Not too much, just loose. Give this leg a level in, a little bit to the left. And tighten the front of your swivel straight off. So now when you tighten this double off, this leg is nice and level, then you can go down and level every leg in, side to side, without it pulling left and right as you're leveling the other one. So this one's nice and solid, can't possibly go anywhere. As you're leveling them, the other legs can't really move. So yeah, here's a set, guys. Bang all that in now, I'll be back with you. Now all your outside legs have been leveled side to side, all the way down, and tightened all the front of your doubles back off. Now you can go down and install your doubles on your handrail, and they should all be nice and level. Give them a little level as you're tightening the top ones off, and they'll be nice and level all the way up also. So I'll bang all them dubs on now, and we'll start bracing from that far corner. Your 1, 2, your 3 and your 4 trick. I'll show you just how to do that. All the dubs are on for the handrail as well. So what we can do now, start bracing from this end. I still have to put my singles on there, because like I say, I install these after when this leg's nice and level. So what you want to do, get your swivel, just like that. This is number 1. Grab your double. That's number 2. Grab a 5 foot as your brace, just like that. Tighten your swivel straight off, number 1. Leveling, number 2. Little pulling, nothing major. Tighten the top off. Grab a 5 foot with 2 singles. Nice and close, within 300 from the leg. tighten your outside as number 3, closest one to your brace. And what you want to do is level in number 4 off your single. That's nice and level, just like that. So what you want to do now, every other leg all the way down to the other corner, do exactly the same as what I've done there. Like I say, your scaffold run, nice and parallel. So yeah, give us a sec, I'll bang the other 3 in now, and I'll be back with you. So if you look down there now, there's 4 braces installed. Your brace levels your outside legs in and out, and your transom levels your inside legs off your single. So all you've got to do now is go back down, look underneath your fleets, install your transoms exactly where they are underneath, and you can start pulling your fleets up. So 2 more transoms down there, my first fleet is going up, so on and so on. So yeah, I'll jump down there now, start installing them last 2 transoms, start pulling the fleets up. And now, while I'm back down this end, installing these transoms, I can bang my 2 singles on there because this leg is now levelled in the right place. So them 2 singles can go on. Then your ledger isn't bowing. If you were to install them first, when you were to pull this to get it level, you guarantee they're not in the right place. Then your ledger will look like that most of the way down. Well, fairly, just this end. So yeah, let me bang these 2 transoms in now, start pulling these fleets up. Make sure you're undoing your inside single as you go. So like I say, you're not crawling back under along the transoms, falling through the scaff. So yeah, let me bang these in now, I'll be back with you in a minute. So now, that's all my transoms installed, and I've pulled the board up to make sure it's sitting in the right place, right on the end of the band where your second nail is. So yeah, I can pull the rest of them up now, install another transom in line with this one here, ready for my next fleet, which will roughly be around there if you look on the brickwork. So yeah, let me pull these up now, install the transom, 3 more transoms there, another fleet's coming up. Give us a sec guys, I'll be back with you. There you go, the first fleet is installed. Now we can put the next transom in, ready to start this next fleet off. So if you look now, when I was installing my braces, I put my transom in the right place as underneath. So that's 2 transoms installed for my next fleet, 3 more transoms there now, and I can pull that next fleet up. So yeah, here's a sec guys, jump over there now, install the next 3, start ragging the boards up. 2 minutes baby. So now that's them 3 transoms installed, and I've pulled the board up to make sure it's sitting in the right place. No trap ends on this end. So what you want to do, make sure there's no 5 foots over 4.5 brick. If there is, install another 5 foot and make it 6 underneath every fleet. But if you've marked your base out right on the floor, your first lift, when you've gone 4.5 brick all the way down your gable, you can just repeat it all the way up, and you know your transoms will never be too wide. Your transom gap should be 1.2. But like I say, 1.2 is 4 transoms. I like to go 5. So if you go 4 to 4.5 brick, you're always in your legal requirement. So yeah, let me pull the rest of these up now guys. I'm on to my last fleet then. 3 more transoms in the middle here. Sorry, 2 in the middle, 1 on the end. That last fleet can come up. So yeah, give us a sec guys, I'll be back with you. So now, that's my second fleet up out of the 3. So what I can do now, my first transom is already installed. Make sure you're chucking your toe boards up as well as you're going. So now I've got these 2 transoms to put in, and I can jump on that end, put the last transom in, pull the board up, make sure the transom's in the right place, and then yeah, pull the last fleet up. Then I need to set the front up before I install these little short pads right here, and then we can carry on right down the front. Because if you look, that's handrail, that's going up to the top, install the ledger right the way down, these boards will sit onto the ledger. So yeah, give us a sec guys, I'll be back with you in a minute. So there you go, last 3 transoms are installed. I've chucked a board up to make sure again that this board isn't going to trap and this transom is in the right place, which it is. So I can now pull the rest of them boards up and start setting this front up. Give us a sec guys, I'll be back with you. There you go, my 3rd fleet is installed. So all this side needs now, when I've installed these pads, is all the toe boards lifting up and just clipping on. All your handrail has got the doubles on, so you don't need to mess around with the handrail. So yeah, install them toe boards, chuck the brick guard on, and that side is fully complete. But what we can do now, we can come down here. What I need to do is take these out, install them up as handrail, make sure you're clipping on, and install some fresh ledgers all the way down. Because if you look, these handrails are right up to the loading bay. They're the exact right size we need. So all I do is lift them up into place, send along, straight through, just leave it all the way down. So yeah, I'm gonna set some doubles up now, 110 all down the front, lift all this handrail up, and install some fresh ledgers all the way down on the outside and the inside. So yeah, repeat the process of what you've done round there, just onto the front, brace on the corner, every other leg, obviously level in where your braces are, you can't go wrong. So yeah, give us a sec guys, I'm going to install some dubs now, I'll be back with you. So now I've installed the handrails at 110 and I drill down And instead of taking this handrail out that's becoming my ledger and placing my ledger back in, I've undone the fronts of the doubles, slid it down to where it needs to go and tightened all the doubles back off to prevent any fall risks off the scaff. Then the long I was going to use as my ledger, I've just put back in as the handrail. So yeah, all the way down, the handrail's installed. So what I need to do now is grab another ledger for the inside, tuck it in there, make sure none of your sleeves are in the same bay. This sleeve's gone into that bay because there's a sleeve underneath into this bay here. So the inside now can run into this bay just like underneath. So like I say, it zigzags all the way up. So what you want to do now, level this end in, just like we did on the side. Give the front a little nip up, give that a little level in, both ends of your ledger, just like that. Give this end a little level in also, then I can finish off this corner here. Because this ledger is acting like a little transom, and also I'll install another transom just behind there to prevent it from strapping out. Yeah, so both ends are levelled in now. I can install my middle double on here, give it a level in with a 5, and send my long right the way down to that other ledger down there. Then all the ledgers are in, we'll level every single double in all the way down. And like I say, I'll finish this corner, start bracing, working my way down, stick a transom at every single brace to get your scaff nice and parallel again. So yeah, give us a sec guys, bang this dub on now, sleeve it up all the way down, level it all in, I'll be back with you. So now, as you can see, I've installed my inside ledger right the way down and levelled every double on the inside off the outside ledger with a 5 foot. So now what you want to do, I still haven't put my singles on this corner because I want to brace this end leg here on the end of the building. So obviously my ledger sits nice and straight, just like we did round the back. So bang your swib on, bang your dub on, get your brace straight on. And obviously when you've levelled these in, off your 1, your 2, your 3 and your 4, your ledgers are nice and parallel. You can connect them 2 singles straight up. So install your brace straight away. Do your little trick that I taught you. Just like that. Tighten number 1 again. Level in number 2. Little pull in. So now your outside leg is nice and level. To level your inside leg, what you want to do, check where your transoms are underneath. Stick that in the right place, just like that. Tighten off number 3, where your brace is. And level in number 4, just like that. So now both of them ledgers are nice and parallel. We can connect them 2 singles up, sleeve this up, which I've got my little butt here, and then yeah, we can finish that corner off. Give us a sec guys, sort all this now, I'll be back with you. So now I've installed all my transoms for these short boards. What you want to do, clip onto the ledger, not the transom, get yourself out to your furthest set of boards, undo your clip and work your way back. So as you're working back, you can come behind some handrail as you're pulling your last few boards up. You don't want to be working yourself that way out to the outside of the scaff, because as you're removing the boards, you're making some sort of hole through the scaff that you could possibly fall through. So yeah, when they're all pulled up, obviously all I'm going to do now, stick my braces in every other leg all the way down, 1 transom, closest transom to the brace, get your scaff nice and parallel. When all the braces are in, all your transoms at your brace, all you got to do is come back, fill in the gaps, start pulling the fleets up again, just like we did on that gable. Keep repeating the process, you can't go wrong. So yeah, give us a sec guys, back with you in a minute man. Start installing all these short boards now. So that's the short fleet up, all clipped down in the centres, and I've left a little gap, just like these full boards, I've got a little gap for the leg. So yeah, nice in line all the way down. So now I'm going to brace this leg, every other, all the way down, like I say, 1 transom, and fill in all the gaps, start pulling the fleets up. Here's a set guys, I brace all this now, I'll be back with you in a minute. So now I've come to my 3rd brace. It is behind the loading bay, so what you want to do, make sure there's nothing sticking up past this transom for when your loading bay is boarded out. So if you look at them, the 5s are sticking through, but past the bay, it doesn't matter if they're poking through a foot. But on the inside, if you need to, remove the inside boards. If your brace is too big, send it through to the inside of the scaff. Keep it nice and flush right here. And what you want to do, where your legs are coming up, 3 legs at the back of the bay, make sure you're not putting any transoms in your way, or you're just going to have to move them after. So yeah, that's 3 braces, 2 more to do now, just down here. And yeah, we can start installing 2 more 5s, 1 under the end of the board there, start pulling the fleets up. So yeah, give us a sec guys, back with you in a minute. Now, that's your 5 braces installed right to the end, and the 5 foot across to level your inside ledger and your legs. So yeah, if you look here now, there's another table, because this house is facing that way. This side's a gable and the back's a gable there. That house is facing the road, so that far side was the gable, which you're seeing me top the 6 legs out. So these 6 legs here, there isn't a leg right there behind the bay, but what I'll have to do when we get to the top lift, send the ledger out, either spur up to it or stick a beam at the back of the bay so I can get a punch in for my 6th leg, which will be on that corner somewhere where the bay is, so the gate can still open. We can't have the leg running right down through the bay. The bay needed to come this way for him to get his access onto the bay there. If we put it further that way, he wouldn't have had much room to access the bay. So yeah, these 6 legs here, these 2, them 2 and them 2 will be the table for this gable up this side. And while I'm here, I'm going to stick my sway brace straight up here. All the legs are level, so I don't need to level the legs off the sway brace. So yeah, let me bang the sway brace in now. Work my way either from this end, I'll probably start here because I'm down this end, and work my way back all the way down to that corner, sticking my 5s in and pulling my boards up as I go. So yeah, give us a sec guys, let me bang this sway in now, I'll be back with you in a minute. Now, I've stuck my sway brace in, and if you look down here, these boards don't reach onto these boards. So what I've got to do, I've installed 2 transoms here, and I've got a little short fleet to connect where these boards finish and lap straight onto there. And what I'll do, I'll install them, clip them down. I've put 2 transoms, 1 to clip them down and 2 just to stop the end from trapping. Always connect your clip and your second transom furthest back, pretty much the middle of the boards. If you put them on the end, when you still step here, them boards can still flick up. So yeah, let me install these short boards now. And all I need to do, 2 transoms in here, 1 transom there, start ragging the boards up all the way down the front. So yeah, give us a sec guys, be back with you in a minute. Now I've installed them short boards, clipped them all down on the second transom back. I've installed 2 transoms in the middle. I just need 1 more transom under the end of my fleet there. I can start ragging this first fleet up. Then move on to the next fleet and the 3rd fleet, and then the front is fully finished. We'll jump on the bay and start smashing the bay in. So yeah, give us a sec guys, 1 more transom, start ragging my boards up. So now I'll put the end transom in, pull the board up, and this transom is a little bit too far to the end of this board. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick another transom just behind this leg. Because the leg's in the way, I can only send that 5 right up to that leg. This transom will go behind the leg there, just in case that board was to go back. There's no way that could possibly trap. So yeah, I'll install this one now, rag that first fleet up, and install 4 more transoms and get the next fleet up. Give us a sec guys, be back with you in a minute. So there you go, that's the first fleet up on this face. I've installed the next transom to carry the next boards on. So all I need now is another transom in here and 2 more at the end of that fleet there. And I can rag this second fleet up and then we're on to the last fleet. Give us a sec guys, bang these trannies in now, be back with you. So that's the next 5 transoms in the right place for my second fleet. I pulled the board up just to check that the end transom is right under the second nail on the band, which it is. So I can now rag the rest of them boards up and get on to my last fleet. And like I said, smash that bay in. So yeah, give us a sec guys, be back with you in a minute. My second fleet's up now. All I need now is a couple more transoms, 1 transom there, 2 more in the middle of these 2. And my last fleet can also come up. That is the front, fully finished, ready for snagging. Bez and Jay have snagged 2 sides and a half of the job already. So all we need to do is carry on the tow boards around the front and down to that corner. And like I say, we get onto the bay. So yeah, give us a sec guys, be back with you in a minute. There you go, the last fleet is installed. What I've done, I've chucked a temporary handrail just while we're working across this front so no one can fall down there onto the bay. So now these 2 can finish off snagging from where they left off, and I can start loading out the bay, load all the 5s onto the lift, all my doubles, and Jay's bringing a bucket of singles up now. All I need then is 4 swivels. I've got my braces and my plan braces, both loaded out, both ends of the loading bay. So yeah, we can start smacking the bay in, get all the bay emptied off, and that's the last job to do. So yeah, give us a sec guys, I'm going to load all this out now and start smacking the bay in, show you how to build a bay. Make sure you stick around man. Right, so now loading bay's been emptied off. Got all my 5s, all my fittings, everything I need. So if you look now, this double is on top of a double under here. So what I've done, I've gone a double back underneath. Now that's my ledger acting like my handrail, so there's no falls off the side of the scaff either. So yeah, everything's in place. We need to undo this now, lower it underneath as in Aberdeen, just to take the weight of these ledgers when the job's been loaded out. So yeah, what I'm going to do now, install 2 handrails at the top, remove the inside board here so I can access these doubles, and remove the outside board, lift them up, put them onto the handrails above her head so they're out the way. So yeah, let me sort that now, be back with you in a sec, guys. Right, so now I've taken the top handrail off and used it as my Aberdeen. As you can see, it's underneath both of the ledges. I've installed my 2 handrails, my bottom handrail that was on here, I lifted up and then just put another one underneath. So yeah, what you want to do now, install your inside legs, starting on your middle one. I'll show you this one, then just repeat the process 6 times. Where these doubles are, all punching up, what I put on from the left, underneath, install your 5 foots 6 times and all your legs will be installed. So I'll show you this one now, go on Jay. Bang your doubles on, just like that. Sit it in your double, underneath. Give the top a little tight. Because I put a brace in here, I've lifted this ledger up and levelled it in off that 5 foot there. Tighten the bottom, straight off. Just like that. Make sure it's nice and level. To the left, a little bit. Give the front a nice tighten. What you want to do, you want a checker underneath your ledger to stop the ledger from pushing down. You also want a checker on top of this double to stop the leg pushing down also. Just like that. And what we do, like we did underneath, you need to alternate the legs all the way up. Grab another dub. Get this ready for your next lift. See how easy that was to install your leg without leaning over, messing around, trying to put your double in place. And you can just slot your 5 straight in. So yeah, do that 5 more times. And like I said, your 6 legs are installed. And we'll have a brace up the side from this leg right here. We'll have a plan brace to the corner to stop the scaff from twisting as it's loading it all out. So let us install all these legs now. I'll be back with you in a sec. So there you go, that's all the 6 legs installed, 3 at the back, 3 at the front. Jaden has stuck his plan brace in and his brace up the side to hold this corner leg. So I need to do the same now, stick my brace on the end and my plan brace from this leg to the corner leg. Make sure with your plan brace, like I've said before, you go in on the opposite side of this double so it doesn't interfere with your legs as they're running through, as you can see. So yeah, let me bang this brace in now, stick my plan brace in and a swayer straight up this side, alternate again, left to right this time, because that's left to right going down. So yeah, give us a sec guys, sort all that now and we're on to the transoms. Back with you in a sec. Brace has gone in, plan brace has gone in, and I've also banged my swayer up the outside. So yeah, all I need to do now is tranny 3 transoms in between each bay, all the way down, and meet Jaden in the middle. So yeah, start banging the transoms in from this end now, and I'll be back with you in a sec. So now that's 11 of my 12 transoms installed. All I need is 1 more transom, stick it in here. Then what I can do, pull these 2 boards down, jump up, clip on, and Bez can send me these 4 boards up. It's only the second lift and he can reach them from the floor. So yeah, give us a sec, I'll bang this last tranny in now, board the bay out and we'll get the gate on. The back handrail here, that's a temporary handrail. I'll move it to the front so there's no falls off the front of the loading bay. So yeah, give us a sec guys, I'll be back with you in a minute. There you go, that's the 6 boards onto the loading bay, and what I've done, I've removed this temporary handrail from here and stuck it at the front of the bay right there. So all we need to do now is get the 5 foot boards, put 2 stop ends on the end of the bay. Jay, snag the front of this off. All I need to do now is stick the brick guard on there. And then there's a little bit of toe budding to do around the front and stick the brick guard on this side and the front also. So yeah, give us a sec guys, we'll sort all that now. We'll bang the gate on while we're here. Back with you in a minute. So there you go, loading bay gates on, all the toe boards and all the brick guards on. And we've also put the inside clips on all the way around the whole of the job. So honestly guys, thank you all for watching, and don't forget, have a little nosy on my Shopify, have a look at my new designs and my clothing brand that I set up a couple of weeks ago. I'd appreciate it if any of you is to purchase anything. Thank you guys, see you soon baby.